Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Made it to my destination. Ooh, happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. 6 hours on the road. And then fellowship with my father and my sister and brother. So I had a wonderful surprise as I entered my brother's house. These pictures, you see the one of my grandmother and grandfather, my father's mother and father, and then next to that is my great granddaddy. I don't ever recall seeing pictures of, but it's so wonderful to see that there. That's where I come from. So close to my destination, about 30 minutes away, I see the skyline from the area the region that I originally from, which is the DMV. Shout out, Junkyard Band, is that right? EU Freeze. Oh yeah, I'm a DC girl, but I'm going to Maryland. I've lived all over the region, and moved to the Carolinas in 2003. I remember. And all I have to say is, I love the Carolinas. I miss family. I come to visit, but I ain't nowhere near when it comes to wintertime, man. Please. But yeah. Born and raised DMV. Just in general, for all of y'all who have maybe moved out of your areas, moved out of familiar territory, whether it's physical or mental or emotional or spiritual, when you move out of where you were raised, and you evolve in your own right wherever the new place is, and I'm speaking of this generically, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You may have been used to a thing, and then when you get out of your comfort zone from that thing, you either expand, you discover wings like a butterfly, you discover patterns, you discover things about yourself that you would not probably have done if you had stayed. And even though, there's loved ones and family and all that, family, love, unconditional love. I'm going to speak, look, today's Father's Day. I'm going to speak to y'all, some of y'all fathers. I'm not a father, but some of y'all kids want to fly the coop. They have their own ideas and their ways. It's not just for fathers, parents, period, about what they want to do and how they want to live. But you got an idea. You want to control that thing. They must do this, or you can't see the thing that they have a desire for. It must be somebody that need to hear this, like right now. This child, this being that came from the divine into the form of a baby assigned to your life, the gift is the child. We all are gifts coming in. We all are gifts receiving. Yeah. That baby or that child is grown, and there's something that is beaconing within them. It's going off like crazy, and they're drawn to a certain career or a way of being and doing that does not harm anybody else. And you're saying, I can't see how you're going to be successful at that. Because in today's world, that particular career or idea, you can't make it. But that's you. That's what you see. Huh? Have you seen the technology going on today? I was talking to one of my clients about her young son. I think he's had his first year at college. But before he went to college, he wrote a book. Sold it on Amazon with sales. from his people, peers, and colleagues that could relate to what he was talking about. And he has a YouTube channel, and he's making some income from the YouTube channel. Not enough to, but that takes over time. But he is making it. There's some adults I know that ain't making. Look, I ain't making no money on YouTube, not yet. I mean, I got tons of content. I just heard in my GPS, welcome to District of Columbia. Oh, I heard it. Welcome to Maryland. I'm going across this bridge. I forgot the name of this bridge. It's near the Washington National Harbor. Oh my God. I know I switch up on stock. So y'all just catch up with me. So let me go back to what I was saying. So there may be something in that child that you can't see. And so my client, like I said, her son for the first year of college, but she said he spends time doing his posting and live streaming his content, and that he's actually making some money. So she had to get her boyfriend to look into it and make sure, because she's like, no, and she's an educator. No. You need to focus on this, nothing else, and da-da-da. But then she came get her hair done. And I was showing her some grown folk that teach you how to manipulate or work with your page. And, so I happen to follow, and this is one young lady that I talk about all the time, Stephanie Perry, Perry, and she teaches women, amongst the other things that she does, travels around the world, house city, creating summits every year where tons of black women get together and share knowledge on how they can level themselves up and live a life of more grace and ease, even though they're working hard or they're using their skills or whatever. And I was like, I follow her. There's so many people that teach YouTube. That's fine. But I took her class. Now, it's up to me. I procrastinated. I need to go back on my channel and retitle and put thumbnails. I'm using Canva. I'm slow. I need to dedicate. And it's like going back in your garden. Your gardens that you have within your life, full of fruit. You haven't even been over there in a while. The fruit is hanging and need to be picked. You have to go back and repurpose the soil. That's what I have to do, is go to my YouTube and repurpose the soil. I've started to already. That's why I'm creating these series of Today IML. That means today in my life. My daughter suggested. She just happened to say, Mommy, there was a video you did, and you showed a day in your life at the salon. You should do more of that. So I've been doing it, and y'all been engaging. That's pretty good. But don't dismiss. Don't hamper. Don't hinder. There's a book called, what is it called? The Dream Giver. Yes, I think it's Bruce Wilkerson. The Dream Giver. Oh my goodness. There's 2 parts. The first part is about the story of Ordinary. He was in the land of familiar. And he tried to leave that land. He woke up one day with a dream. The dream giver gave him a dream. So he began to pursue it, because everybody in this town of familiar was sitting behind the big tubes, TV. They were sitting on there. They didn't even have phones, but they wasn't really trying to do nothing else outside of what they learned in the Matrix. Yeah, they didn't use that term, but it's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? And so one day, he said, I'm going to pursue my dream. And oh my God, the people closest to him was the border bullies. The border bullies was his parents, his friends. Oh no, you can't go into that land. I heard there's giants in that land. How you going to slay them? Nobody survives. Lots of people who have had dreams, they're responding to the beaconing within their spirit. Do not pursue it
for fear of abandoning those that they love. If I think this way, then my grandma, she gonna talk about it. And so it's too much pressure. Look, grandma and granddaddy, sit down. Let these children show you, I'm telling you, with integrity. They gonna take you into a whole nother world. You had your time. No, not that you had your time, but that can evolve. Any of us can evolve at any time. It's by choice. These children come born already knowing how to do stuff technology-wise. We need to be teaching them deeper about themselves and using their intuition. We need to teach them how the divine created them, encoded the timestamp from the stars, the moons, the universe. Now I know that I lost some people because that ain't in certain text or whatever. Look, sit outside for a good while. Close your eyes and listen to nature. God speaking through nature as nature. God speaks when God is the sun rising, the sunset. You know that actually the sunrise and the sun does not rise and set. It ain't moved not one bit. I think we rotating around it. That part. Yeah. Unconditional love allows. Unconditional love accepts. Unconditional love embraces. Unconditional love allows. Unconditional love accepts. Unconditional love embraces. Unconditional love says, well, son, from a mother or father, or both, I see you excited about being a hot air balloon pilot. You got a special theme because you're taking people heights. Uses that as lifted, okay? Play on words. Listen to his business plan. Nowadays, you got so many tools that all he has to do is put in ChatGPT. Now, look, there's a lot of benefits from AI. The thing is, stop being afraid of a thing and get on the other side of the thing. Ride the horse and see how you can steer it. Anything. I remember when the internet, the web came. Everybody, the more than that. We living in it every day now. We use it to the benefit. Do what you got to do to get what you need to get. But that son can say, ChatGPT, I want to start a business as a hot air balloon pilot. It's a part of a coaching program that help people lift it high. Maybe they're saying affirmations as they go up. Look, I'm giving somebody a new business right now. Stand by them. Let them present to you their plans. And be neutral. You got to where you were just because you wanted to go to school for 4, 8, 10 years. Get the master's and the degree. That's fine. But you still in the matrix, spinning like a hamster. And our new babies is coming up like, no. I'd rather use this, use the devices, use the technology, starting from here, don't leave my house, and make tons of money. Because they adaptable. Some of us, seniors, elders, making sure we stay close to the young ones. To me, young is, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh my goodness. So I'm looking for exit. Ooh, 17, 11. I'm at 11. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So what I'm committing to for myself when it comes to enjoying my family, I may take some pictures, I may do some things, but not heavily. But I'm gonna keep my phone in my purse. Looking forward to greeting my father, being present in the hug and the kisses. Not sure who all are gonna be there. My sister, my brother. This region is real packed. Came to visit North Carolina. This was 2000, because I came to visit and I felt the vibe. I didn't really understand about the energy, but it felt better, calmer, more grounded than it was behaving. When as soon as I hi ma'am. It startled me. I said, oh, okay, I'm just getting gas. You know, I'm from the north, you know. When I first night and, you know, everything is, you know, right. You come down here, they look like you crazy. Why you gotta borrow your to give it away? We're still back. And then, you know, even the people were nice at the carry out. As soon as I left Charlotte and came up to Virginia to drive to, can I help you? I'm like, okay, I just want to. But when I was in North Carolina, it was like, oh. But you know, 20 years have passed now, and I see all the people that came in for love. The crime too. Sorry. One of the houses I had was rented before. You know, this oldest was graduated. He was away for a couple days. Came by his children and broken. And they was from the. Oh my! Not all kids are that way. Children that come into our existence are so more and more and more and more, and then the world wants to label PhD and all these different things. And if parents universal understanding, get a chart done, astrology. You got traditional astrology, you got Mayan indigenous astrology, you got things gene keys. You know what? I feel like when the babies get the DNA, the astrological understanding, other cultures do astrological system matchmaking. But I've been studying lately, seriously. I'm like, you know what? Matchmaking. I mean, if you're dealing with somebody, run the numbers, get a natal chart, look and see what the challenges are. You have already come across. Now, if you say, oh, I'm a Sagittarian and he's an Aries, okay, whatever, then it says, okay, here's the compatibility, pros and cons. You look at the cons and then use technology to say Sagittarian and Aries, this particular Sagittarian Aries is this. If both were willing to work with the plan. Now, but I'm telling you, why we waste time? Why do you do what you do? Maybe you're supposed to travel together for a certain season, and maybe you haven't recognized it. Thank you for all that you've helped me with in elevating, in ascending. Time to go. I can't stay here that long. And when you overstay, when you overstanding, now you just understanding. I'm gonna leave it like off this exit.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Made it to my destination. Oh, happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. 6 hours on the road. And then fellowship with my father and my sister and brother. And my sister's 3 of her 5 kids. Dad's doing well. He's 85. I said 84. He's 85. So in August he'll be 86. Man, time flies. So it is a blessing that we're able to experience our Father. And coming together closer in a new season of life where we all must remember that if we're only blessed to get at that, reach that age, that it is a pure blessing. So the things that you watched your elders do when they were taking care of their elders, it's important to remember the foundation of your family and do what is necessary to assist and be available to support as they're navigating new seasons of their life. So, just wanted to close this out. I thought there would be a part 3, but it's not necessary. That's enough. And I hope that you all that are dads enjoy your Father's Day. If you're one who haven't talked to your father in years, maybe pick up the phone and make that call. If you have lost your father, peace be to you in your memories. If you've had great memories, wonderful. If you haven't, there's a way to go in the spirit and move into the zone of forgiveness and operate in your visioning from your higher self in forgiveness in the upper realms. So that's it. Peace and blessing, you all. Rest well.